Welcome to the HFRX August 2025 Performance Snapshot with Ken Hines. HFRX indices posted gains across the board in August for the fourth consecutive month.
The focus of the month was certainly on the U.S. Federal Reserve. Throughout the month, questions of Fed independence and the relationship to the White House certainly dominated financial market reaction and news flow, but ultimately it was economic data and interest rates and the expectation that the Federal Reserve would begin lowering interest rates in the second half of the year that really drove financial market performance. The strongest areas of gains for the hedge fund industry was macro. It hasn't been a great year for macro, and there's been some times where the trend following strategies have certainly been challenged by the volatile environment we see. That was not the case in August when macro led performance, and really it was across all four different areas of financial markets that we saw gains, certainly across equity markets. Long positions drove gains across macro managers. When it comes to interest rates, certainly we saw a curve steepening, and that falling short-term rates drove performance across the trend following managers. In the currency standpoint, the falling US dollar, many managers had that position on. And then certainly across commodities, we saw gains driven by metals, gold, and certain agricultural commodities that posted strong gains in August.
Macro CTA index posted a 2% gain, marginally beating large cap equities. Equity hedge and market directional rose more than 1%, and the global hedge fund index rose by 1.12% in August. Year-to-date, market directional and equity hedge are still in the lead, posting gains of 8.41% and 6.71% respectively. Event-driven and relative value strategies have gained over 4% each, and the global hedge fund composite is up 4.13% year-to-date. In sub-strategies, the macro systematic diversified CTA is ahead, up 2.83% in August. Equity hedge fundamental value, merger arbitrage, and convertible arbitrage were also top performers in August. Cumulatively, fundamental growth sub-strategy is up 9.15% and convertible arbitrage up 8.9% to date. Fundamental value and market neutral are also top performing sub-strategies year to date. To stay informed, subscribe to our YouTube channel or sign up for email updates at hfr.com.